Yes, it's a very interesting matchup, and I'm glad they've shared the first two frames, because it really is quite difficult right now to decide who will win out of these two. Thepchaiya Un-Nooh is, I think, playing better than he's ever played the last year or so. All the talent starting to come together. That's a misjudgment.
Foul and a miss. Thepchaiya Un-Nooh 6.
Un-Nooh doesn't bother about having the cue ball replaced, because he assumes that Wilson will get it right second time, because he got such a big target on the left.
It's a nice shot, the way he's played that, swinging the cue ball around the angles. He has left access to the left-hand red, and he's almost forced Kyren into going for this. Well, he's sizing up the potting angle, so playing the right hander out of the two, I think. Well, it's played safe, goodness me. There was a small gap to go through there. I find that quite revealing, those last two shots. I fancy if Kyren had gone for a lot ready to got it, but he doesn't want to wait around for Thepchaiya to give him chances, because he might find himself getting buried. This boy is a terrific scorer, and sometimes you don't just try and keep them quiet, you have to just score before they do. I think that safety shot Kyren played there was as difficult as the pot.
Nine. $16. $17.
Wanted to take the cue ball rather, just a little bit further through off the second red. This is missable.
The ball to drop, wasn't it?
Yes, there's a rounded edge to the pocket, and if you can get the cue ball to hover on that, it often drops in.
As much as he'd like to keep this break going, I think he knows it's time to run away back to the bulk area.
Thepchaiya Un-Nooh 24.
Playing a good match so far, Thepchaiya, isn't he? He's matching Kyren in most departments, in some ways even going a little bit further than that.
Yes, for all your potting and break building ability, you do need a tactical game as well. And Thepchaiya Un-Nooh has acquired one in the last couple of seasons.
That was a good effort. Well, it's a delight to watch him play. If he was a cricketer, he wouldn't be a blocker, that's for sure.
8. 9.
I'm going to go out and play every shot in the book.
$14. 15.
Even that shot just nudging out a couple of reds. Lovely rhythm about his game.
$21.
And he's got a naturally elegant style.
$22.
Yes, Paul Collier's got to be on his toes here, hasn't he? He's got to keep up with him.
28. 29.
The other thing, Clive, financially I don't think it's been easy for him until the last year when he's picked up some
35.
very decent money out of snooker. 32,000 for winning the shootout, but 75,000 for
36.
being run up at the weekend. He's got to boost everything for him, his confidence, his outlook. You can really enjoy what you're doing when you've not got those kind of worries behind you.
42.
He did manage to get over the £100,000 mark for the season. Last season for the first
43.
time.
Oh, there's another frame that has gone pretty quickly. Buying snookers, of course. He kind of broke the rules there, didn't he? You're meant to start again if you don't like something. He didn't really get up and go through the shot
50.
again. He just quickly adapted.
$51.
It's not really crash bang wallop, is it, with him? He's played some classy shots here. Frame is 1.
Well, he'll be glad to cover that red that he sent past the middle pocket. I don't think he has.
No, his reaction tells me that this is on. The gap is quite big, I think, between green and brown, Clive, to that red. So at the moment, he's trying to tie up in knots, but he's not doing so. It's not an easy one, though, queuing down on the ball. That was an awkward shot. Now, Kyren with an opportunity. One that he needs to make really happen, I think. He needs to punish his opponent, get him thinking. I think with this game, you can play all the safety in the world, all the shots which gets your opponent in trouble, but ultimately it always comes down to the same thing. You've got to score when your chances come. That's what really hurts an opponent. Very little else does.
Six. Seven.
Not his best positional shot though.
So he hasn't hurt him there with that unless he somehow keeps the break going.
The pink is straight to far corner, but with such awkward cueing,
Green ball.
I'd be amazed if he took that on.
Kyren Wilson, 7.
Well, he'll be disappointed not to have scored, but at least he's done all he can with the cue ball. He's hit it underneath that bolt cushion. No one likes playing shots from where Kyren's left Thepchaiya this one.
Wilson is already under pressure in this comparatively short match. Best of 7. If he doesn't win this frame, he'll be 2 down with 3 to play.
Well, he's on one here. Oh, he's unlucky there. I mean, Thepchaiya actually looked at the black end of the table in the bulk area as well. It's doubly annoying, doubly painful.
One.
Well, he could be away here, and you know it's one of those in 5 minutes. This frame could be gone as well.
Five.
I remember playing Tony Drago a few times, Clive, right in his prime of being so quick, and you'd make a mistake, and before you'd actually got back to your chair, he'd potted about 3 or 4 balls. And you're walking back, you could hear all the balls being potted as you wasn't even watching.
6.
That's opened up the area around the black spot.
13. $14. 20. $21.
Yeah, he's played that well just off the one cushion. Didn't swing the cue ball around the angles. He's just off straight on this. You can see what he's got. If he had a little bit more angle, he could screw him behind those 2 reds to the right corner. He's not. Well, he has forced it across. That's a good shot. There wasn't much to play with there.
27.
And his very quick
28.
snooker brain will be looking to get the cue ball into the 5 reds here. He didn't catch them quite right. He still has 1 down the cushion.
35. Ta- 36.
And knowing the way he plays, he'll go into them again. He's just not frightened of playing all the shots, is he? Terrific to watch.
Well, that was definitely the shot because the back red was already loose.
43.
So it was basically a free shot to open the bunch.
$44.
Well, that's a nice shot. That's a lovely stun run through.
51.
He's been
52.
going 4 minutes in this break, and he's almost there. All can happen very quickly. The match can slip away from a player playing someone as quick as this in literally the blink of an eye.
59.
His average
60.
shot time for the match is only 16 seconds. And already he's secured his
66.
frame with his third half century of the afternoon.
67.
He may develop it into a century.
I think what's good about this, I mean, they're all snooker neutral. We don't really
74.
mind who wins, but what you do like to see is such a
75.
talent becoming fulfilled. And I think we're seeing that at the moment. Everyone knows he's a good player, but he doesn't always win.
82. 83. $88. 90.
Un-Nooh clinched the last two frames with breaks of 63 and 51. He's clinched this one.
Foul.
But this match is just starting to
Wilson
turn
full.
around. This is the point. He had a chance to win the match 4-1. And he's done a lot of damage.
I wonder if Un-Nooh is dwelling on that mistake. It's not so bad if your 3-1 lead becomes 3-2, but if you've had a chance to actually win the match, that's a little bit different.
1.
Yes, Clive, after leaving that century, Kyren making a century, didn't really want to gift him an early chance already in the next frame. It's the one thing he didn't need to happen.
Six. Seven.
He wants to be either straight or
12.
just slightly low on this red so he can run through on the black into the opposite corner. He hasn't got that angle. May just look at the red to the left middle instead. You see, it's not perfect to get on anything.
$13.
This time he's quite straight on a red. He can run through,
18.
I believe.
$19. $26.
Well, he could be better on a red than he's turned out to be. Plays that left-hand red, his cue ball heading up the table. Just lost control of this a tiny bit.
Nice shot to avoid. If the two reds
32.
are a plant, that could be useful. The plant has to be made, but not by much, and it's short range.
33.
So this is looking very promising for Wilson. He could be on the way to 3-all.
$40. $41.
Well, he's got the angle on this red, but he's got to take it quite seriously
48.
along the cushion. He'll play it slowly. I'd fancy him for it, especially if the red is touching the cushion, which I think it is. Well, just came away from the cushion a fraction, but still dropped. It's turning into a very good match, actually.
56.
The way that Thepchaiya played, winning 3 frames very quickly, and all credit to Kyren Wilson. He's battling back.
$57.
The result of this match could supply a mirror image. Un-Nooh beat Wilson in Yushan last week in the semi-final. From 2 down with 3 to play. Wilson could win this match from 2 down with 3 to play. He's well on the way to 3 all.
$64. $65.
This knowledgeable crowd appreciate that was frame ball, barring snookers. Not that Un-Nooh is going to have the chance to play for them.
70. 71.
High standard of break making in this match. Wilson 62 clinched the first frame.
77.
Then we had a trio of frame clinchers from Un-Nooh, 63, 51 and 90.
78.
Wilson made a century in the last frame, 102. And you could make another
83.
here.
$84. $91. $92.
Well, he's got a slight angle here. He could just play in behind the red rather than play to cannon it. And that's what he's done. I don't blame him. He's a good rest player. Kyren Wilson always has been. Still not the easiest of shots, but
98.
a shot he was happy to leave himself with.
Kyren Wilson,
98 on the front.
Frame that he needs to win the match. Well, the big question here is, does the red above the black go? Thepchaiya having a look at it.
even though position wouldn't have been guaranteed, I think he would have played it if it had been potable.
Well, the red ball was running a bit loose there. Thepchaiya was looking at the line of the shot before the balls had even stopped rolling. Now, this is an important shot that he's got here. Oh, very good. Very cool and unquestionably doing damage. Now, how's he going to approach this? Sometimes you just need to just take a little bit extra time.
Three.
Just to compose yourself. And in the case of Thepchaiya, it will literally be a split second longer, perhaps. Spend 2 frames just watching Kyren pop balls. So his natural rhythm might not be quite there.
Eight. Nine. 13. $14.
That's a good shot to play on the blue, not on its spot. Well, he looked at that red on the black, and it looks like it was. I thought it was quite tight as to whether it went, but I think, as Clive rightly says, I think if it had gone, he'd already played it on that previous visit. I think it's in the way, the black, but that might prove to be the key to this whole frame. That red, how he can bring it into play.
19.
He's a very good player around the black spot. I feel that he's just skirting around the issue of getting to the big colours in this frame.
$20. $23.
Well, there's your big shot now. He looks like he's playing on the black. So one of those two had to go,
24.
and it's the black which goes. Will he move the red away? Probably. There you see an example of why he's such a good player. Quick thinker, never refuses to play the big shot at the big moment.
31.
And of course the right
32.
shot, same thing. Wasn't interested in accumulating 40 or 50 by taking lower value colours.
$39. $40.
Rise to the challenge when you've been kept out for a long time.
Well, he's only just got there. He nearly got
45.
covered in behind that other red on the one he wants to pot. That was close.
46.
Prior to this break, Un-Nooh hadn't potted a ball for 20 minutes.
Yes, and on that basis, anything you can get when a chance comes your way has to be
53.
taken very seriously. This is a good break.
$54.
Now he's where he likes to be, around the black spot. Still got to finish the job off. I think he's signs here how much better a player he is than once he was.
61.
And he's done it. He's won the match. Fine
62.
snookers, which I don't know that Kyren Wilson will get the chance to even attempt. In the past, we saw glimpses of what he can do. We're seeing more sustained periods of the kind
69.
of snooker Thepchaiya Un-Nooh is capable of playing. Oh, that rolled off, I think. That seemed to drop down.
Thepchaiya
I thought it was
Un-Nooh,
in when he hit it.
69.
Well,
One.
he came to the table with only 59 still on.
Eight.
I thought the
Kyren
plan
Wilson,
was
8.
impossible to miss.
Frame conceded, frame in the match. Thepchaiya
So,
Un-Nooh.
a really entertaining match, very high quality. Un-Nooh.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe now.
102 and 98, but in the